Hello. I wanted to show you some things for the feet to get started to improve our proprioception there. So a good idea to keep in mind, they talk about with the brain, the sensory before the motor. Sensory input comes into the brain and then it responds to that and creates a motor output. So with that in mind, what we'll do is, that's one reason we do skin stimulation, kind of a massage at the beginning. So you increase the sensory information that's coming into the brain, and then your brain will have more ability to move your body as a result of that good information that it has. So you start with your just rubbing the ankle. Let's say I'm going to rub around the outer ankle bone, all around it, above it, in front of it, below it, behind it, the heel, and do the same thing on the outer ankle bone. I'll do it quickly here. The top of the foot, the toes a little bit. You can rub along the inner arch, that outer arch going from the heel to the pinky toe side. Maybe a little bit on the bottom of the foot, wake it up. And then after you've woken your foot up a little with that sensory stimulation, start to work the foot muscles now. So I'm going to show the short foot exercise. So let's say I've got my foot here, my toes more or less in line with this crack in the boards, okay? So, and my heel's staying fixed. So that's the length of my foot. Now if I engage these muscles through the arch of my foot, it's like this, like I'm trying to pull the arch up and draw my toes back. So in a sense, if you were looking straight down, you would see my toes drawing back toward my heel, creating a shorter foot, hence the name. As the arch lifts up, these muscles contract, so I'm doing a contraction, shortening the foot, and then I'm relaxing or extending out to lengthen the foot. So just try working those, and at first, you might not sense any change, but you'll sense the effort. That's the most important thing. And focus on what you're feeling, the muscles working through the foot, the ankle, the lower leg, wherever you feel it, the toes. So just contract and relax and release and extend and contract like that. Do that on both feet. That's your short foot exercise. Now, we'll do one more for the foot and the ankle and the toes. Think of this as a sixth position for your foot and your ankle. So you're going to have your foot can be pointed down, that's one, and pulled back, that's two. This is the neutral position, all right? Then you can point your foot in toward the midline, rotate it in, pull it back, that's three. It's rotated in, and then you can push the foot away, point the toes. So that's four. Then you can go to the outer, it's kind of like a square, down and out, up and out. So that makes six. So again, neutral, out, in, rotated in, away from you, in, rotated out, and in. So you just work through those 6 different positions of your foot. You can connect them in a circle as well. And then you can also add in each of those positions toe flexing or extending. So I could have, let's say in this position, my foot's rotated in toward the midline. I could keep the foot there and just move the toes, pointing my toes one direction or the other. Same for each of those 6 positions. Neutral, contracted, neutral. However it works for you, just start to do that a little bit. So that's got your 6 positions for the foot, and you add in the toe positions and do that for each foot. And see if that doesn't wake up your feet. And eventually, you may have to look at it, but we want to be able to do that without looking at our foot too. So do all these once you get the exercise down without looking at your foot to even more improve your proprioception without relying on your vision. Okay?